Hello everybody, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, so quickly today I'm going to be showing you how I was able to create this beautiful piece. Vdm The Ratel, voice to the voiceless, is back. Okay, alright, so without no further ado, let's go right into the creation process. Okay, so before then, please subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button. Just do it now. Click the subscribe button, encourage me with that. You can as well like, share and comment on this video so that our creatives can be able to see it. Okay, you can turn on your notification bell so that when I upload a new content, you will be the first to be notified. All right, so let's go. We are already in Photoshop, so just come here and come to this place and create new. So we're going to be naming the file Vdm The Ratel. All right, so the size dimension we're going to be using is 1080 as usual by 1350 pixels. So the resolution will keep it at 100. The color mode will be RGB, and every other thing will be the same where you are seeing it on the screen like this. Okay, perfect. So we click OK because we are okay. All right, so this is the white canvas we have now. So I'm going to basically use a dark background, a black background for this design. So just come over here to the fourth icon here. We just click here and come to this top solid color. So just click on solid color, and the default solid color is black already. So we are okay. That is the background we need. So we click OK because we are okay. Now the next thing we have to do is to import our files, resource files. So all right, so first of all, we are going to import the Ratel, the VDM itself. So how do you do that? So we come to menu, and click menu and look for where you save the file. So this is the folder I've saved the file, Ratel. I just click on it, and this is VDM right here. So we're just going to click on it and drag him into Photoshop like this. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to be working on this picture a bit. I do not like the way the picture is looking, so I'm going to work on it. So, and how do you enhance and work on a picture in Photoshop? So just click the picture itself, then we'll come to this top side of Photoshop. Here you see filter, you click on filter, and under filter you come down to camera raw filter, and you click on camera raw filter like this. All right, so this is the kind of camera raw filter setting. So I'm going to be tweaking this a bit now. So under basics, I'm going to come down to texture. I'm going to add texture, give it at 60, texture 60, clarity I'm going to give it at I'm going to give it at 50, clarity give it at 50. So I'm going to reduce the vibrance. I don't like this color, I don't want this color, so I want it to be like this, a monochromatic. So I'm going to reduce the vibrance and saturation. So I'm going to reduce the saturation. So the vibrance I'm going to keep it at 63, then the saturation I'm going to keep it at 39 now. Okay, at 50. Okay, 51. All right, then after that I'm going to come to details and click on details. Then I'm going to increase the sharpening. I'm going to increase the sharpening like this. Okay, that's 78. Perfect. So I'm going to come back to basic. I still don't like it. It's too bright. So I'm going to under basic I will come to blacks. I will reduce the blacks to like minus 33. The shadows, I'll reduce the shadows to like minus 33 too. All right, and the highlights, I'm going to reduce the highlights to like to minus 27. Okay, I like the way this picture is now looking. Okay, so I'm going to just click OK because I am okay with this preset. So I'm going to click OK like this. Okay, so you can see the before. This is the before. If I off, this is the camera filter, so I'm going to off it. This is the before, and this is the after. You see how wonderful it's looking already. Okay, perfect. So this is what we want the picture to, I want the picture to look like. Okay, the next thing we have to do is to import other resource files. So I'm going to still come to menu and click on menu and the download folder Ratel, and I'll import this file Ratel, the Ratel, and import this file like this. So I'm going to take it behind Vdm. So I'm going to drag it behind Vdm like this. Okay, so it's going to look this way. I'm going to position it very well like this. Perfect. Okay, this is what I want it to look like. All right, so this piece of artwork has already been worked on. It is just a finished work. Okay, I'm going to drop the resources in the description below, so you can be able to download them and use them possibly for anything you want. All right, according to Vdm. All right. Okay, so the next thing we have to do now is to import other resource files. And so we come to menu here, click on menu, come to our resource files, and we're going to be importing this into Photoshop. So we click it and drag it into Photoshop like this. As you can see, it's so big and it's covering the screen already. So we are going to adjust it. We're going to reduce the size, so we just need a fraction of this space. So we are going to reduce the size by pressing Ctrl T on your Windows or Command T on your Mac, and you'll see this. Then you hold your Shift key and adjust it from the side like this. Perfect. So this is what we want. All right. Now the next thing I have to do is to change the blend mode of this piece. But first, let's just change the hue and saturation. So how do you change hue and saturation? Just clicking on this image, just press Ctrl U. So we want to desaturate it, right? So just press Ctrl U and you have this dialog box like this. So we want to reduce saturation, so look at the image here. This is the dialog box, so you can see the changes when you are doing it. So as you press Ctrl U, you have this dialog box. So you now want to reduce saturation. This is not what we want to look like. So we just reduce the saturation down to like, want to make it a monochromatic, white and black. So we're going to take it to like the minimum 100 minus 100. As you can see, it's already white and black. So we click OK because we are okay. Perfect. So now what do you do next? You want to blend this image into this background. So, and how do you blend an image into a background? You click on the image and come to this blend option. Clicking on the image, then come to this blend option here and click on this blend option, and you see various options here. So you now look for the one that best fits what you want. So clicking on it, we now scroll down. We'll be making use of what? We are going to be making use of what? Screen. We are going to be making use of screen. All right. So you click on screen like this. Perfect. So this is what we want. So as you can see, the image is overlapping everywhere on this other image. So we want to clean off this part of the image, so that all these sharp sides will not be showing. Look at all these sharp edges. So we want to clean out all this side and these sharp edges. And how do you clean out sharp edges in Photoshop? So you click on the image and you come down to this section, this third icon here that is looking like a circle and a rectangle. So you now click on it and you see, so this is to say that you're adding a layer mask on the image. As you click on it, you have this white layer mask. Perfect. So you now go to your brush tool here, or you press B for brush, and this your brush will appear like this. So you now increase the size of the brush with your bracket keys on your keyboard. Now this is your brush, as you can see now. So make sure your foreground color is what? Black, because your layer mask is what? White. Then you reduce your flow like this. Perfect. You keep it at 41. Okay, then you now come to this image that you want to clean the sharp edges, and you just come here and wipe it like this. You wipe it like this. Perfect. You wipe it like this to take out these other edges. Perfect. So this is what you want. All right, so as you can see, this image is so very steep, right? So we want to reduce the opacity of the image. So how do you reduce opacity of an image in Photoshop? So you click on the image and you come to this top part of it. You see opacity is 100, the fill is 100. So we have to reduce the opacity. So we just come to opacity and click on opacity, then reduce it like this. Reduce it to like 61. As you can see, look at the difference now. So look at the before, then reduce it to 61. Look at the after. Perfect. So this is what we want. But the next thing you have to do is to just duplicate this image to this other side of the design. So, and how do you duplicate an image in Photoshop? You press Ctrl J on your window or Command J on your Mac. So you do Ctrl J like this, then you drag it to this side of the design. So you can see here that, so you just press Ctrl T, then you flip it. If you want to here like this, just flip it like this. So this side it will be even like this. Perfect. So this is what we want. Okay, the next thing we have to do is to just write the text. Just write the text. The next thing you have to do is to write this text. So just come to T for text and click the text tool and click here. Make sure our text color is white. Okay, so keep it everything like this. So the right up here is voice of the voiceless, voice to the voiceless rather. So voice, I'm going to the font I'm going to be using for this text is I'm going to be using Sora. All right, Sora bold. All right, so voice, I'm going to be using Sora light, not bold. So light, voice to the voiceless. So voice, so we're going to copy this and take it down right to the then. So we highlight and reduce the size of this font. So like this is to 18. All right, so keep it like this to the voice to the voiceless. So we still copy this font and type voiceless, copy it and type voiceless. So we just put LESS. All right, then we are going to increase the weight of this font. So we are going to change it from light. After highlighting on the font, on the text, we're going to come to character panel and increase the weight of the font, and we'll use extra bold. So and change the color again to red like this. Perfect. And we adjust it like this. So this is what we want. So the next thing we have to do is to type in is back here. So we're still going to use the same font. We are going to copy this font, this text to the, because it is a smaller write-up, so we're going to take it and copy it and take it to this side and just type is like this, then keep it at this place, directly this line. So then the next text we have to type is what? Back. So and we are going to be using this one, the same voiceless font. So we're going to copy it, and the color is the same too, so we're going to copy it by pressing Ctrl J on your Windows or Command J on your Mac and take it to this place and double click, then type back like this. Perfect. Then we'll place it like this. This is what we want. All right, we're almost done. So the next thing we have to do is to import one other resource. So we're going to come to menu and click on menu and import this resource file. Click on it and import it into Photoshop like this. Then we are going to change its blend mode. So we are going to change the blend mode. Click on the text on the image, then come to this blend mode and come to what? Screen. This is the screen of the blend mode, as you can see. So now it is towards saturated. So you're going to desaturate it. And how do you desaturate? You press Control U on your window or Command U on your Mac, and you have this dialog box. Then you take this saturation down to -100. Perfect. Perfect, like this. We'll keep it at 59. After doing that, we now make sure we take it down to, we have Vdm directly on top of Vdm. So we want to create a clipping mask into, want to put this image inside of this model Vdm. So we are going to create a clipping mask. So we are going to, how do you create a clipping mask? We want this image to be inside of this other image only. We don't want it to be anywhere else in the design. So now how do you create a clipping mask? You come to the image and left click, and you now scroll down to what, create clipping mask, and you create clipping mask. So you can see that the image is inside of only this model. It's nowhere outside what the design. Perfect. So this is what we want. Now we are going to reduce its opacity. It's too much. We are going to reduce the opacity here and come to the opacity and reduce it like this. Then we are going to wipe out some areas. And how do you do that? Like I've told you before, you want to wipe out any area of an image, you create a clipping a layer mask. Add layer mask. Here you come to this place and add layer mask. You see white layer mask, and go to your brush tool, click on brush, make sure your foreground color is black, and you have this. So you now paint on the areas you want to remove. So this is the area I want to remove. These other areas like this. Okay. All right, so this is what we want. All right, the next thing we have to do is to just import the last resource file, which is don't play, or it's gonna learn. So this is don't play, that's gonna learn. All right, else you learn is the resource file. So we are going to reduce its size by pressing Ctrl T, and you do it like this. Reduce it. So we want to place it here directly on its chest. So we are going to reduce it like this, directly on its chest. Okay. Then we change the blend mode. And how do you change blend mode? You click on it, come here and change the blend mode. Come to this top and change the blend mode like this. So we are going to be using okay, we use linear light, and click on linear light like this. So as you can see, there are sharp edges on this image. So you just create a layer mask, go to our brush tool, B for brush, make sure foreground color is what, black, and you wipe out these edges. As you can see, wipe out all these edges like this, for you to blend very well. Then you reduce the opacity like this. Reduce the opacity. Okay, this is what we want. All right, so this is what we want. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so that I'll be dropping new videos for you. Okay, now overall we are going to be adding the gradient to this image, so that everything will look monochromatic, black and white. So now how do you add a gradient to a design? So you come to the top of everything, and you come down to here and click on this icon. Then you come to what, gradient map, and you click on gradient map like this. So you have this gradient map here. So you now just play with it. You play with the gradient map like this. So this is what we're going to make use of. I'm okay with this, so we are good to go. All right, so thank you very much for staying by. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share this video so that others will see it. Turn on a notification bell so that you'll get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you. Bye.